Have you ever lost a friendship and later realized that one conversation could have changed everything? Maybe you meant to call, maybe you wanted to apologize, say you're sorry, maybe you thought, I'll reach out tomorrow, but tomorrow turned into weeks and weeks turned into months, and suddenly the connection that you had wasn't what it used to be. What if some of the biggest moments in our lives don't look big at all? What if life-changing moments are actually quiet moments hidden inside ordinary days? Hey, there's an ancient word for this. Kairos. Kairos means the right moment, the critical moment, the opportunity that appears and asks something of us. Not later, not when, like it's convenient, but like right now. And today I want to ask you something important. Are you missing the moments that could strengthen the relationships that matter the most? Because if we're honest, many friendships don't fall apart overnight, they fade. Slowly. I guess you could think about it and say silence replaces connection, pride replaces honesty, and like busyness replaces presence. And before long we're wondering what happened. The truth? Well, my friends, sometimes what friendships need most isn't more time. It's the right moment and the courage to act on it. That's Kairos, a moment of opportunity that requires decisive action. Think about your closest friendships. And at some point in those friendships, there were Kairos moments. Moments where someone checked on you. Moments, someone believed in you. Moments someone forgave you. Ouch. Moments someone chose honesty instead of avoidance. Healthy friendships are often built in moments people almost ignore. The text message you almost didn't send, the difficult conversation you almost avoided. What about this one? The apology you almost kept to yourself, or the encouragement someone desperately needed to hear. And here's the hard truth. Sometimes we wait too long. We assume there will always be another chance. We'll have another conversation, or maybe another opportunity will come. But Kairos reminds us something important. Not every opportunity stays open forever. Sometimes the right moment is brief, and if we miss it, we feel the loss later. Maybe this is already speaking to someone. Maybe there's someone you've been meaning to call, someone you need to forgive. How about this one? Someone you miss, someone you quietly drifted away from. What if today isn't random? What if this is your Kairos moment? Because strong friendships rarely happen accidentally. They happen intentionally. When someone decides to show up, when someone decides to, I guess you could say listen, when someone decides to choose grace over ego. And let me say this clearly. Please listen, my friend. Friendship isn't about perfection. It's about presence. Did you get that? People don't always remember your advice, but they remember who stayed. They remember who cared, who showed up when life got hard, and maybe that's the invitation today. Stop waiting for perfect timing. It doesn't come. If you think about it, it rarely comes. But meaningful moments, they happen, I believe, every day. A friend struggling quietly happens every day. A family member who feels forgotten happens every day. Someone carrying pain they never talk about every day. Sometimes the greatest gift we can give another person is simply this: I saw the moment and I showed up. And before we continue, if messages like this encourage you, I want to quickly thank you for being part of the Hit the Mark Life and Faith journey. We're here to encourage people who struggle with their faith, real life struggles, purpose, and practical wisdom we give for everyday living. This is a nonprofit ministry, and your encouragement, prayers, and sharing these messages, and it truly helps us continue reaching people all over the world that need hope. And I'd like to thank you for this mission. There's a link below if you want to join us. So let's keep going. Here's something powerful to think about. What if friendships you want are built through tiny moments of courage? Not those drama moments, but just simple moments. Like checking in. Or how about this one? Being honest. Or showing compassion, being present, being kind, and choosing kindness when it's easier to stay silent. One conversation can restore trust. One act of forgiveness, can you do it? Can heal distance. One honest moment can rebuild what felt broken. And one Kairos moment can completely change the direction of a relationship. So here's my challenge for you today. I love to do this all the time. Don't just hear this message, act on it. Think of one person. Just one. Who needs to hear from you? Who needs encouragement? Who needs forgiveness? Who needs your presence? And don't wait, because maybe, just maybe, this is the moment, right now. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I'm Mark, and this is Hit the Mark today. If this message encouraged you, challenged you, and made you think about someone you care about, don't let this moment pass. Please, my friend, take action. Reach out. Be someone who reconnects. Strengthen the relationships that matter the most. And if you haven't already, we would love for you to join this growing community. Follow Hit the Mark Life and Faith Journey for weekly encouragement, practical faith, life wisdom, and uplifting conversations that help us all grow together. My friend, remember this. Sometimes the smallest moment becomes the biggest turning point in someone's life. Don't miss your Kairos moment. And until next time, keep growing, keep believing, and keep hitting the mark. I'll see you at the next one.